Hello everyone and welcome to this Docker Compose Ergo node tutorial. Today I'll show you how easy it is to run a Ergo node um, and how convenient it is using Docker. Um, I like Docker. I use it for things like Home Assistant. Um, that's besides the point. Um, I struggled for a while to get this to work. I'm not a programmer or anything like that, so I'm just a kind of a regular user. Um, so without further ado, I'll show you how to do this. It's actually very simple. First off, you'll need to install Docker Desktop. Docker has a nice um, documentation about this to do so, but there is also tutorials online to do this and how to do this. So once you've installed Docker Desktop, you're gonna have to launch it. You don't need to log in. You can click the settings right here, and then just make sure you check the Start Docker Desktop when you log in, because that makes it very convenient whenever you restart your PC or whatever. Docker will automatically start, and that means that the Ergo node will also start automatically. Um, so then you don't have to worry about it or don't have to well, fuck around with the command prompts. So once you've got that running, the first thing we're gonna do is uh, you're gonna go to your file system and you're gonna go to your C drive. Uh, you can do this anywhere you want. You don't need to do this in the C drive, but it's easy, and I'll show you later to do it in the C drive, and I'll tell you why when we get to that point. So you're just gonna right click here, you're gonna go to new, and you're gonna create a folder. You can call this whatever you want. I'm gonna call it Ergo, just for simplicity. You click on that folder. Now there's nothing here. We're gonna create a new text document, and we're gonna call it docker compose, and it's not gonna be a .txt file. It's gonna be a .yaml file, and then we're just gonna hit enter. It's gonna ask us if we want to change the file name extension, and we're gonna just click yes. Um, just in case, we're gonna click on view, and we're just gonna check the box file name extensions so that you'll see that you did it correctly. Otherwise it will just say .yaml.txt, which can happen, and then you'll just be pulling your hair out as to why it's not working. And if you want, you can click hidden items as well. So that's basically it. That's all we need to do to set up. Then we just open that file. Now it's empty now, so we're gonna head over to the Ergo docs, and I'll leave a link to this in the description. And you're gonna go to tooling, node, install, and you just click Docker. And here you see a Docker Compose, um, text section. You're just gonna click the copy button here. You go to your notepad. You're gonna right click and paste. You can change these things, like for example how much CPU power you want to allocate. So that's going to do 40%. How much memory you want to allocate. It's going to be 1400. It's going to be a little bit more than that in reality, because Docker itself will use some as well. So expect about 4 gigabytes to be used. When syncing the node, once it's fully synced, it will use less than that. Just going to click File and Save. Exit out of that. And then just minimize this. Next, we're gonna have to launch a command prompt, and it's very simple. This is why we wanted to do it on the C drive, because now all we need to do is we need to cd to that folder. If you do it anywhere else, you're gonna have to type a lot more than what we're gonna have to do now. So all we need to do is just cd dash and then / ergo, enter, and now we're inside that folder. Now the only thing we need to do is do one command, and that's docker compose space and then up space and then -d. The -d will make it so that it will run in the background and not in the terminal, which is what you want. So you can close the terminal. And just hit enter, and you see it's gonna pull the latest node image. Um, it's gonna do its thing. Once it's finished, we're gonna close the terminal. We don't need it anymore. we can do the rest of it from Docker desktop. We're just gonna open it up, Docker desktop, and as you can see, within the images, we now have an image. It says here that's the latest, created 2 days ago. And if we go to containers, you can see here it's running. And if you click on it, you can see here that it's doing its thing. Now, if you go to a browser and you have your local computer's local IP address, you're gonna have to go to it and then colon 9053 / panel, and it will get you to this panel right here. See, it's got 4 peers connected already, and it's working. One thing that you will not see here, because I've already done it, is once you first start this with Docker, it will ask for permission to go through the firewall. You have to allow that, otherwise it will not work. And you have to click or check the box for private network, because you're probably on a private network if you're at home. So now it's syncing. It's going to take some days to sync, and that's it. Now, updating the node is very easy. All you have to do is you go to the Docker desktop right here. You go to your containers, you check the box, and you just press stop. Now you go to the images, and then if you know there's a new image, all you have to do is click the 3 dots and then press pull. It's gonna pull the latest image. The one that you had used will be down here. And then all we have to do is go to a command prompt again. We cd to the Ergo folder, like so. And then we have to do that same command, docker compose up /d, and it will launch your container with the latest image. And then just click away, and then you'll have 2 images here, and it will say the latest, like this one, it will be in use, and the other one will not be in use. You can delete it, or you can keep it just in case the new image has some kind of a bug or whatever. So you can keep your node up and running. And then you go to your containers, and it's running right here. See, there we go. It's already doing its thing. I already have one synced already, so you can see here. Once it's fully synced, it will state all that. That's basically how simple it is. Now, I'm not using the wallet for this node. You can if you want. You just need to create a configuration file, and you go to that C drive folder, the Ergo folder, right? You click on it, and now you'll see 2 folders right here. .ergo, which has all the data of the node, and you have ergo.conf, and you will want to put your configuration file in here. So the configuration file that we're talking about is the one that they mean here, where you just create the same ergo.conf file with this text right here. You just copy this, and then along with your API hash key, which you can do here. Just go to the Swagger right here, and you go to the Blake. Let's see where it is. Utils right here, and then this one right here. Click on that. Right, and then see where it says try it out. Doesn't anymore. Here it is. There we go. Just click try it out, and then you just change this right here to whatever password you want. You keep the quotation marks, so you delete that, and just make sure you write your whatever 1 2 3 4 right there, and then you click execute. That will give you your hash key, right? So that's this one right here. Just copy that, and then you paste that right here with this. Basically, you just copy this, and then you paste your API hash key here, and then you put that file here, and then you restart your node, which is very easy. You can just go here, and then you can just click restart, and it will restart all the Docker containers that are in there. And that's basically it. Very simple. Let me know if you like this tutorial, and leave a like. That's Toasty for you. I'm out.